Yes, I'm definitely ready. Let's get it. I'm ready. Hey guys, I am just logging on today. And I told you I'm going to be getting on more often, doing these lives with beautiful people that I come across. So it may be late on the West Coast and here over in Bali. It is about 12 p.m. And so today I'm going to be inviting your motivational inspirator speaker, Miss
Yes.
Lonnie.
Hey, y'all. We in the
How are you?
building. Good,
How
good,
are you?
good, good, good.
So, I am on today, and we are going to be talking about the power of detachment. And along with talking about the power of detachment, we also are going to be talking about working through fear, doing it through fear. Um, And I'm just so happy to be here today. Like I said, today is a beautiful day here in Bali. It's about 12:01, and I just invited in Mrs. Lonnie Grant. And
Hey,
we are going to,
guys.
yeah, for those of you coming in, we're talking about the power of detachment and moving forward through fear. To say that again, hey, Miss Lonnie, how are you?
I am wonderful. I am here as well in Bali, Indonesia. And yes, it's 12:01 p.m.
On this side of the planet. So,
on this
again, thank you
side.
guys for coming in. I met Miss Lonnie here on my journey to Bali. And I just want to start off by saying she is definitely my motivator, my inspirational motivator. I have never had a big sister. So to be able to watch you and get inspired and move forward on my journey, I have to say it is a beautiful thing, and I'm so happy that I've came across you on this journey. So I'm just, thank you.
Welcome. You're welcome. Yeah.
Yeah, so come in here. I realize we both have kids, we both have children, and we both kind of put the entertainment business to the side. I was in the entertainment business years ago as an artist, and so I stepped away from that, knowing that my purpose was so much greater. In the last couple of years, Miss Lonnie, I have, been kind of drawn to Bali and came here, not knowing what to expect here. And I'm learning the power of detachment. I'm learning to walk away from things to find out what my purpose is. And in doing that, that landed me here in Bali and being able to cross paths with you. Jill, tell me a little bit about your journey, walking away, not walking away, but leaving things behind in order for you to find your divine purpose.
Yeah, so first of all, I want to just give a shout out to you for having this platform. It is so needed because so many people out there are having a hard time with surrendering. So my journey started coming from DC. I transitioned to Atlanta and I wanted to pursue acting. During COVID, it
Hmm.
was a great time. Virtual classes was a big thing. So I started taking virtual acting classes. And I said, oh, this is the perfect time to transition. My income was flowing in, it was good. But I didn't realize that God was setting me up to show me how to transition. I thought it was,
Right.
oh, I was going to go big into the acting world and not be scared. I have to teach you how to leave things that no longer serve you. So I moved
Right.
to Atlanta, stayed there for 2.5 years. I just transitioned to Bali last year. It's been 8 months so far that I've been here. And let me tell you, it was not a cakewalk, you guys. Bali has been on my mind for a while. I was supposed to do my 40th birthday. That didn't happen because God showed me that I won't be vacationing. He said, I'm relocating you. This is not a
Right.
vacation. So
Right.
we're going to scratch that. So it did, and I got casted for one of the biggest internet platforms with skits, which was the Country Wayne skits, and that had been doing good. People knew me from there. Started to become toxic. The whole environment, even just not just his platform, it was just the industry. God was just showing me things. He was revealing things to me like, look at your health. My physical health has had got bad. I gained over 50 pounds. Everything
Right.
just wasn't feeling good. And it took for my storyline to end on Country Wayne Network. And then the industry went on strike for God to say, I'm going to sit you down. You keep trying to
Right.
keep
Right.
going, but I need to sit you down. So coming here, living in Bali, it's an unknown territory, and it's living abroad. You know, we were
Right.
told things about living abroad that
Mhm.
that would scare us. So most people would be like, you safe? I heard this can happen. And it's like,
Right.
no, I'm going to be obedient to what God told me and leave this behind so that he can give me a peace of mind. And that's what Bali
Right.
has been for me. Not so much that everything is more affordable, but for me, it's been more the peace of mind that I haven't gotten for a long
Right.
time. So
Mhm.
I had to give that life, that US hustle and bustle life up and say, that ain't for me.
Right. Right. Yeah, I know. Being in the industry with everything that is coming out, I was in the music industry. I was signed to some of the biggest labels out. And the thing about it is the blockage. Every time we would go to the table, even being the dopest artist that I was, going to the table, every time we would go to the door, it seemed like that door would close. And I didn't understand it now. The fear has a way of showing you that your purpose is so much greater. And you don't know why, those doors may be closing on you. So going through, having to go through everything that I went through, getting to the point where now Spirit is telling me it's time to go to Bali. And I'm like, wait a minute, where is Bali on the map? Where is Bali on the map? And what am I supposed to do?
That part.
I realized, getting on that plane, first of all, saying, you know what, I don't have a plan. I don't know what the plan is, but I am going and I'm doing it in fear. And there's so
Doing it
many
in
things
fear.
that I had to leave behind, that I had to purge and leave behind before I even came here, not knowing that it was going to be a healing journey, but just like, okay, I don't know what to expect when I get there, but I'm just going in faith and knowing that Spirit is going to take care of me. And that is what I'm trying to say, today is, even though when you're scared, even though, you don't know what the outcome is going to be, if you're being shown to do something, you need to move forward and do it, because you don't know what is there, whose path you're gonna cross. And it's like being here, I'm able to meet some beautiful people like Miss Lonnie herself, and then a couple of other people who are just embracing me and loving on me. And I'm healing those parts of me that brought up a lot of, trauma, childhood
Yeah.
trauma, even music,
Yeah.
trauma,
The industry
entertainment trauma.
trauma.
All of that
Yeah.
stuff is coming up. And then, like I said, watching it all fall down, and realizing that really I was protected this whole time. Like I could have been a part of that. I could have been a part of, the breakdown that's happening in the industry. And so we share so much in common. I was like, yeah, let's just have this, live talking about how we survived and how we got out, and being put on another platform where we're able to help other people who are going, getting called
Yeah.
on their journey. So
It's
Miss
it's
Lonnie.
it's been a breath of fresh air. Like, both of us have children. We have adult children, and I know for me that leaving behind also meant that I had to leave behind them, and that
Mhm.
was one of the hardest struggles that I was dealing with, was that part. And
Right.
during my praying and fasting, God said, you Sow the seeds that you needed to sow in your children. They are
Right.
going to be fine, but I need you in front of my face. I need you to
Right.
now worry about you. You have been worrying about your children and providing and doing the best that you know how to do for years. When you didn't
Right.
have much, when you were homeless, when you lost many jobs and all of these things, you always gave up everything for them
For
and for other
everything.
people. So here is the opportunity, Lonnie, that I get to deal with you, and you cannot
Right.
worry about what's going to happen. You ain't me. Them are my children. Them are not
Right.
your children. I used
Right.
you as a vessel to get them here. So now you cannot stop my assignment that I am telling you to do to worry about them. And that's what
Right.
a lot of people get in their head when God gives you an assignment to move. We
Right.
can't get caught up in the who we gonna leave behind, who's attached to us. But what about this and what about that? God said, what did I tell you to do? I got
Right. Right.
everything
Right.
covered. So those
Mhm.
of you who are looking at this live, and maybe that you're in the same boat that me and Sheba was in, where the first thing we thought about was our children. We didn't put us first. God said,
Mhm.
no, this move that you're about to make, this is not about anybody else move. This is your move. I gotta get you back to you. You have lost you. You have
Right.
been in the whirlwind of thinking about everybody else. This time around, come on, somebody. This
Right.
time
Right.
around, it's going to be you and me.
You and me. You and me. You know, that is so powerful that you say that, because like you said, we both went through having to leave, our children behind, and that was the being single parents and leaving our kids behind. Like, that was the hardest thing for me to do. I had never been without them, and so being here, like you said, being obedient and listening. Spirit says, I'll take care of your kids. You don't have to worry about them. Like you said, the assignment is yours. And even getting here and realizing I was trying to still live that life that I was living in the U.S., trying to catch things before they fall, trying to, and so many times Spirit was like, if you don't sit down, that is not what I called you here to do. Right now, I'm getting ready to mold and shape you to be the woman that I need you to be. And so it's so much greater, it's so much bigger than we can even imagine. It was the move, but you don't even know the levels, the
Mm,
levels that
mm,
God is getting ready to take you to, because you listen, because you
yeah,
move, and that's what I
yeah.
like about this journey is I don't know what tomorrow is going to be. All I know is that I'm going to be where I'm supposed to be, and I don't want to miss my mark.
And guess what? And you not gonna miss it because what's for you will
It's
be
for
for you. But we
mhm.
gotta be where we need to be. We gotta be on our posts.
Yes, I'm definitely ready. Let's get it.
Posts. A
Right.
lot of us are not on our post because our body is still consumed with the hustle and bustle. Same thing for me. I was feeling guilty that I wasn't
Mhm.
doing stuff. Some days I
Right.
wake up and be like, don't I supposed to be doing something? Don't I supposed to
Mhm.
be doing? And God like, yeah, resting. I brought you here to
Right.
rest. I didn't bring you here to reinvent the same life that I just pulled you out of. No, you're not going to get
Exactly.
here and do all of these events. No, you're not going to be pulled to teach here and teach there. I'm not calling you here to the land of Bali to hustle and bustle.
Right. Right.
We ain't
Right.
doing that.
Yeah. Definitely. And you know what? We, like I said, is we get the same message, because we are like being single mothers and being a single parent, in any form. You always trying to catch things before they fall. And Spirit, like you said, is that you're not here to do that. You're here to now pour into yourself. You're here to get the healing that you need. And I'm just telling you, it has been the most beautifulest decision I've ever made in my life, to get out and just start doing, stop worried about that man, that woman, that child. God's got everything in control. And I'm just like, man, like I said, the beautiful people that I'm meeting, the channels that I'm unlocking,
Yeah,
being here. I'm able
yeah.
to step out and to have this, to push forward in this platform, whether I'm scared or not. Spirit is pulling those things out of me that I had blockages with for the longest. So I just thank you so much, Miss Line,
I'm telling
because again, you
you,
have been um, that motivation for me. You would tell me, quick, here you go, here's the camera. You ready? Let's
you
go.
let,
And so
let's go.
to be able to sit here today with you and, get on my purpose, get on my divine purpose. You don't know what that means to me because, man,
Is it's so beautiful just our journey and thinking about where you were just a year
mhm,
ago. And
right,
somebody
right, right.
on here, I want you to think about this. Look at your life just a year ago. A year ago, 6 months ago, our life has become unrecognizable. Our
Right.
life has become unrecognizable. God will shift your whole situation suddenly. But you got to be
Mm,
on your post and in position so that when he transition you, you are ready to receive. Because so often I have missed my mark because I wasn't grateful. I had too
right.
much trauma going on. Because I think about some of the things that I did not take advantage of. And this is why now in my life, being here in Bali, I'm not going to miss my mark.
Mm,
I am going to take advantage of the people. I love on people like I've never loved on people before. I'm appreciative to so many of their opportunities. Why? Because God gave me a lot of opportunities and I mismanaged them. So I'm
right.
teaching my children, stop
Hmm.
mismanaging the blessings that he has given you because he has brought people in your life to help you and you mismanage. You did
Yeah.
not handle them properly.
Right.
So
Right.
when God shift you from being in those places that he told you to let go and he's going to
Hmm.
take you to some new places, don't mismanage the new blessings.
Right.
Don't you
Right.
bring that old mess into
Mm-mm.
this new season. Don't you bring that hustle and bustle. He said, I left that. This time you're going to worry about self. This time when I tell you to go to the spa, you're not going to pick up the phone and see who else can go to the spa. He said
Right.
it's called
Right.
self care.
Exactly.
I didn't call it a group care. I need you. Come on. I didn't call it a
Right.
group assignment. And this is why you on your solo journey so that he can continue to deposit these people into our path so that we can keep transitioning well. So we can heal our bloodline and be able to show other people like what we're doing now, showing
Right.
people the power of letting go so that we
Mm.
can be in proper position for the new blessings. Because don't
Right.
miss your mark, people.
Right. Yeah, this last couple of months, I think the month of May, a lot of people have been going through a lot, And for me, there were several things that come up. It's crazy how spirit will bring things back up in your life to make sure you're going to make the right decision this time. And so I had to make some hard decisions to let go. Spirit was like, are you going to go through the same cycle? Are you going to move forward, and do what you need to do? And I released it. I let it go. And I realized that once I did that, the power of detachment, those blessings that started to come, started to drop on me. I didn't know how powerful it is just to listen, just to listen to your
Mm,
intuition, just to listen, man, and like I said, I'm just so grateful for being here in Bali. Everybody who has joined, thank you for joining today. Like I said,
thank
this is
you.
my first couple of segments, and I'm glad to have Miss Lonnie in here because, like I said, she pushed me forward. She's like you said, an inspiration, a motivation to keep going, and I'm just so blessed again to be able to sit here and talk with her about the power of detachment and
Yeah.
what happens when you listen to the spirit, when you listen to God, when you listen to the universe, may you, whatever, you, suits you. But I'm just so grateful that we
Yeah.
can have this conversation, Miss Lonnie, and thank you for joining me.
Oh, you're
Um,
super welcome. Super
you
welcome.
have
And
a
any
lot.
like last thoughts for me is you guys as you detaching, it's not going to be pretty. Um, and what I will say that detachment also we talked about our children, but also the detachment of friendships, people we wanted
Mm,
to bring along with us, and where
right.
God will show you that I have to detach you from a lot of things. So be ready for people to say negative things about you, talk fear into you, because this
Mm,
is an assignment that is unknown. This is an unknown territory, right? So
right.
people that you're used to being around, they can't understand this
And they won't
assignment.
understand it.
They
They won't
won't,
understand it.
because you don't even understand it. You keep trying to say to yourself, God, how did you pick me? Little
Right.
old me.
Right.
The girl that that grew up in the projects, the girl that grew up with a mother who was addicted to drugs. God,
Mm,
how did you pick me? So if you can't even understand the assignment, just know that the rest of them won't, and it's okay. And it's not for
mm,
you to try to make them figure out. You just have to detach, and you got to
right.
keep praying, and you got to keep fasting, because that's going to come with it. Because as you move in, you like, but that was my friend from high school.
Mm,
Oh, we've been
right.
friends for 15 years. Don't allow that to take you
Mm,
back.
right. And they, like I said, it will keep continuously coming up to make sure that you learn your lesson from it. And like you said, it's painful. It's that the when how you know you healing is when you can feel it. If you can't feel it, then you know you're not healing, and you
And it
will
ain't
find
always a
yourself.
pretty feeling, you guys.
Mm-mm.
Stop. I don't want y'all to go into this thinking that I'll move with just this smooth sailing move. It
Right.
wasn't. It was gritty. Healing is gritty. Healing
Mm,
is not, you open up this workbook and then start working, and you went to a few therapy sessions. That is not it's
right.
yucky. Even being
Mm-mm.
here, you guys, like, can we be honest? Our time here hasn't been just all grand.
Right.
No.
Right.
You wake up some days, you grieve your old self, you grieve your old life. Some days you just love it. You feel like you in paradise. You on the
Right.
beach, and it feels good. But then the
Mm,
next hour, you're like, am I lonely? Am I supposed to be
yeah.
here? You
Mm-hmm.
wonder, are you deserving of this
Right.
life? And
Mm-hmm.
all of this other stuff is like, it's crazy. So just
Right.
understand, whoever need this, you see it, it is for you. I just don't want you
Mm-hmm.
to think it's bells and whistles. It's beautiful, but it can be a
Yeah.
beautiful mess too.
It means you have to do the work. You have to do the work. And like you said, in doing the work, it's going to be lonely. There's times you're going to look around and you're going to feel like, God, you got me by myself, but you cannot hear the spirit when you got, noise around you. And sometimes God will put you in a place by yourself just so you can get the message. So I just, man, in knowing that, embrace being by yourself. Take that time. Like you said, you don't know what you want. You don't even know what you want. We keep getting in these relationships. We keep calling these people friends. We keep, and we don't even know what we want and how we want to be treated and how we want to be loved because we ain't done the work. But when you start doing the work on yourself, you realize I like it, this way.
Yeah,
I like to be touched that way. I like flowers, or I like when you start doing it for yourself. Now you can tell somebody else. Now you'll be on the vibration, you know what I'm saying, to attract what it is that you want. So, yeah, this is just such an amazing experience. And for people who are getting shown, hey, get out, you know, go, go,
go,
release I don't care
go.
who it is.
Yes.
I mean, people have been married, and I'm not for divorce, but been staying in ruts of marriages because, I'm scared to leave. I don't know how to get out. I don't know how I'm going to make it by myself. It's time for you to go. If it keeps bothering you in your spirit, it's time to go.
Yeah.
You
You got
know
to
it's time to snap.
detach. And it's
Mhm.
all just through praying and fasting. I'm big on prayer
Right.
and fasting. You cannot
Mhm.
do things without God. I'm big
Right.
on you gotta move with God. A lot of times people will transition and still find it hard. They still find that it's a new place, but you bring your old self. You bring your old
Right.
ways because you did not bring God on the path with you. You dropped him
Mhm.
off and you left him
Mhm.
there. And God said, ho, ho, ho. I'm did you remember I gave you the vision? Like what you
Right.
doing? So
Right.
continue you guys to just move with purpose and being intentional. But this was good. This was
Yes,
really
it
good.
was.
So
It
again, I
definitely
am Lonnie, your inspirator, your motivator.
motivator.
We're gonna be doing much more. We're here in Bali, Indonesia. We are on a 12-hour time difference because God pushed
Mhm.
us forward. That's
Right.
what he
Right.
told us
Right.
on this. So we couldn't do Eastern time or go to another country where it was just a 2-hour difference. God said, no, I'm going to push you all
Push
the way
you.
forward.
Well, I thank you for being here, Miss Lonnie. And again, my name is Sheeba, and I'm going to be stepping out doing more of these lives. So you can follow me on my page. Also, I have a tour coming up to Egypt this October 8th to the 21st. It is a 13-day experience, all inclusive. If you want to experience Egypt like never before, you can inbox me. I'll send you the information. And like I said, man, let's go. This is the year of, especially if you're doing the work, the year of abundance, the year of manifestation, the year
Station.
of speaking it
Yes.
and living it into existence, into your reality. Thank you again, Miss Lonnie. And you know what? We're going to keep doing the work.
That's it. Love you guys. Do the
Thank
work.
you guys for coming.
Hey guys, it's Sheba. Really quick, I want to thank you for liking and sharing my new platform. Also, if you are looking to join us this October 8th through the 24th in Egypt, follow us on Manifest Travel Connect on Instagram and we'll see you in Egypt.